Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of ArrrCee. I'm ArrrCee, and today we're checking out a very interesting and streamlined RTS called Mushroom Wars 2. And yes, you get to play as little mushroom guys who apparently hate each other. There's apparently different races of mushrooms, and they just have to murder each other. I don't know why, but it's a very interesting game, as I already said. Not just because you're playing as mushrooms, but because they've taken the RTS genre and completely streamlined it. You do create new units, but it's done by, over basically like a time ticker. I guess the best way to really show this off is to just jump into the campaign. So let's go in. First off, I want to say for a $15 game, if you are into this type of game, this type of streamlined RTS type of game, there is a ton for you to do. As you can see here, we're going to the campaign. You get 2 full episodes, right? Mosquito of a Dead Man is the one that we're playing right now, and we can unlock Faham's Rachichis? I don't know. I'm terrible at pronouncing things, as you guys know. But Mosquito of a Dead Man is the one that I have been playing, and you unlock this one, as you can see, by completing episode 1. So you know for sure it comes with 2 episodes, which is pretty cool. So this is how far I've gotten so far, which isn't too terribly far just yet. But as you can see, there is a lot to it. There's a big map to go through, and I've only gotten 11 of the 189 stars. And why is that? Well, I tell you that there is a lot to do, because when you click on here, you have 4 different difficulties to finish it on. I've been playing on easy because that's sort of what it started out with. Most levels only give me the easy option. And then as you play more of it, I guess medium will unlock. I have had a couple of levels where I've had medium as an option. I believe this one here. So that's what you get the different stars for here. So here's easy, which we've already finished, and then here's medium. So we can play this again on medium and earn the other stars. So far, I've almost 100% of the game up to this point. I've gotten all the stars that I can get, except for this one up here. But let's see, I'm trying to figure out what is the easiest one to start with here, so that way you guys get a grasp on what you're doing here. I guess we'll just start with the first tutorial here, maybe? No, that might be a little boring. Alright, let's start with the real first mission here on easy. At some point, too, you can unlock different heroes that you could play as, too. So you'll be able to pick as different heroes, and different heroes work like they do in past RTS games, where you'll actually be able to use different abilities by that hero. But let's jump into the core gameplay here, just so you have an idea of what the game is actually all about. For some people, the cute aesthetic might turn them off immediately, but for me, I think it's interesting because it's something a little bit different. Usually most RTSs are so serious. This one seems to have a little bit of a comical side to it, which I really appreciate. Always nice to play a game that doesn't take itself as completely seriously as a lot of other games do. See, there's our mosquito friend kind of pointing like, listen, this is where we gotta go. This is where we're gonna take people out. Oh man, intense mushroom. He looks quite angry, doesn't he? Who knew a mushroom could be that pissed? Alright, so we're playing Conquest. There are actually a few different game modes that you could play here. We are the orange, so what we want to do, the whole point here is you want to send your troops to different houses to capture them. So we're going to capture this one. Green is going to capture that one. And you can actually right-click on these buildings to upgrade them. So you can tell this one needs 5 to upgrade. When it upgrades, it actually gives you more space to put your characters in. And it actually gives you not only more space, but the different houses will actually produce more mushroom men for you. At the moment, we don't have the option, but you do get the option to actually send out fewer or more mushroom characters as you go. Oh man, these guys have got to take this over just a bit quicker. Send some guys to both. Oh, now he's going to go for my... Oh no, he's going for my building down here for some odd reason. So the green might actually take over my building down here. Wow, that was damn close. He might do it now, though. So we gotta send a few to probably help cover up. But we'll take it right back, so that's okay. Oop, didn't mean to send guys out. So that's actually one of the small problems I have with this game. Is the controls can be a little sticky sometimes. Whether you're meaning to send characters out or upgrade your building, sometimes I get a little confused as to which button I'm supposed to be pressing, and before I know it, I've sent all of my mushroom guys over to this other building, when really what I meant to do was to, you know, just upgrade or click off of it. And that could be a little frustrating. Like there, I forgot that I had that one selected. I got to click off, click this one, then upgrade. It's probably something I really got to work through, to be quite honest. Upgrade this guy. All right, let's go for the kill. Right? Let's do some damage here. The computer reacts pretty quick to what you're doing here too. So you send characters out, and they very quickly retaliate. Oh my god, how did we not capture that? There we go. Just barely got it right there. I'm going to send 111 mushroom guys over to that one. So this is the name of the game. Once you start getting a leg up, the name of the game is to just keep sending them out as they produce. Once you see a large number, get them out there to do the damage. Because you'll see green is like quickly trying to upheave me here, but now, because I got so many characters out here, I could easily just keep shipping them out. And I can even get a head start up on this one. And if you're planning ahead, you can actually take things out very quickly. So green is going to have that one for just a very short time. But we will take him out very quickly here. Okay, we'll get you. And this level has a little bit more of a back and forth here because of the limited amount of things going on and the limited amount of choices you have for how many mushrooms you can send out back and forth. So as you can see, the houses create your units for you, and you got to be the first to strike at the right times in different, you know, in different scenarios, basically. So, you know, if you see the green going one way, you might want to go the other way. So it can be definitely like a tag game at times. This is the one that I just finished. So let's jump into this one. I want to show you this one, because this is the one I've had probably the most challenge with so far. But as you can see now, you can actually select the amount that you want to ship from a house to another place. So you'll see on this one, we have it set to 100. That means we'll send 100% of our characters from that building to the next building. Now, if we change it to 75, that means we'll send 75%, and so on. You see, we have some other buildings here too. We have this forge over here. What the forge does is it actually, the more forges you have on field, the stronger your team is going to be. So that includes shields and attacking. I wish it actually had like a little number down here to show you what your percentages were at, because there is a percentage that does go up when you're doing that. So right there, I did not mean to send those guys up to that house. Alright, so right now we have that many. Let's send these guys up. So we have the forges. The more of those you have on field, the more powerful you become. See, right now we can capitalize on this middle part because they tried to attack it, couldn't get it, so now we're going to take it over, and we'll have a bunch of guys in the middle there too. But this thing in the middle is actually like a tower. So when characters of the other team get close, you can actually, it'll actually automatically shoot them, which is pretty helpful. I think we're going to take over this little house too, because they haven't taken it yet. We'll send these guys up to help. Same with you. Oh, and they just took that greenhouse back. Let's send those guys up. Let's send you up. Let's upgrade that. Now you have the choice of actually, if you need more forges, to become stronger, you can actually change any of these houses if you have the amount to change it to a forge, which is 30, or to a tower, which is also 30. But we're just going to upgrade it and keep making little mushroom guys. Alright, we actually have more than them in that house. We're going to send these guys up. Send those guys across. Okay, so green will take that over. And we'll just keep upgrading here. The green is sending a ton of dudes over, but if we can pacify him there, then we can very quickly send our guys over into this one. And right now we're just sending 75. So we'll send 75 there, 75 here, 75 there. Now we'll start sending hundreds, so let's get these guys out here. Get you there. We want to make sure that your tower is always watched, or, you know, always has a population in it, though, too, because they could easily take that middle tower. That middle tower is very important to hold on to. Alright, we have got to upgrade this guy here. Alright, so right now would be a great time to strike. So we pulled everybody out of the tower, but it's because we have such high numbers right now, it really doesn't matter. They can't do anything to us. Oh, they're going to take over that house, but we'll take it right back. So we take the forge, we take this house. So as you can see, it's a game of numbers and situational awareness and knowing what to do in the right time. So a lot of times, you know, if you're playing against an opponent, you're just trying to find their weakness. You're trying to figure out how to get around us. You know, them sending 50 this way, and then you take over that house and maybe take over another house behind them, and just develop strategies that way. The more you play it, the more it becomes apparent to you is what you have to do. I'm not very far into the game at all. These are all tutorials here, just teaching you the basics of the game. But I did play a couple of this game, a couple matches of this game online as well, which we'll get into in a moment here. I want to see if we could play this one really quick here. This is one more new level I'd like to check out. Alright, let's send 100 there. And we'll take over this little house in a moment. Okay, there's that. Let's upgrade. And you guys take that one. Getting your upgrades in quick sometimes is also something that will help you win against the enemies super quick. You can see the green is already trying to take these towers here. Always foolhardy to send your guys in without, you know, the proper amount, because then you're just wasting all your guys. You get the number down, but that leaves it open for the enemy to kind of take it over if you're not watching. You don't want to get caught with your pants down upgrading too much before you get really into it, you know. We're going to try to take that middle forge as well. So this is just a fight for the middle, it looks like. It's going to be pretty scary. Alright, we got 100. Let's send them over to that tower because we'll be able to take it. Whoa, some big shockwave happened. Did you see that? Alright, so we got 26 guys in here, but we... There we go. We want to move in there because now we have the tower. So now this is sort of like a, you know... We definitely have a choking point right here. We'll just keep sending these guys up to this tower. Alright, let's send 75 here. 75 down here. So his problem was there. He didn't take over this house when he really should have. We're just going to send 100 to that one. Now I'm just going to send these guys way over here and just take it over. Not that we need to. This is going to be a very quick match right here. There it is, the last two houses. We took that one. So as you can see, doing these missions on easy, they're pretty simple, even for me. I'm not an RTS master in any way, shape, or form, but I'm definitely understanding the strategy and everything. And it's one of those games where you could tell the more you play it, the more you're going to get used to it, and the more you're going to want to take that chance to go up on a higher difficulty. This one looks pretty interesting here too. Like they got a tower in the middle, but the only way to capture it is you got to go all the way around the bottom here to get to it. So it looks like they've set up a lot of different cool situations and scenarios for the game to work out. So yeah, I mean, look at that. That's only like a portion of the campaign. You already saw how long the levels take. They're not super long, but if you're in a really, really good fight, I mean, your match could last from 5 to 10 minutes. So if you have 5 to 10 minutes and you got, I don't know, how many do you think are here? If you got 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 per swoop here on the map, I mean, you're going to have probably like 80 levels to play through, close to 100 maybe, once you include boss battles and stuff at the end. I don't know. Seems like a lot of game for the price. Alright, so I want to show you, let's see, we're going to get into multiplayer in a second here. I want to show you the profile here. And you can see I'm not great. I'm still in the newbie league, but there are different things that you could do here. You have this little button here, and you could select whatever avatar it is you want to use. You know, if we want to switch it to this mushroom guy with the armor on, we could do that. And we could switch the frame to this. And I'm not sure why that guy like showed up here for a moment. That was weird. Also, it's not letting me actually change it. Oh, there it is. Okay. It just took a second to come out. There. Right? Why is it not showing up? That's interesting. For some reason, it'll show up and then it'll disappear. There it is. Earlier when I was changing it, yeah, that's weird. When I go into it, it shows that the avatar has changed, but once I back out, it's still this original guy. Weird. You have a separate, area here for match history too. And in the match history, this keeps track of the matches that you played online. So as you can see, I played 2 different matches online back in October, and I got my ass handed to me royally. But what I thought was really cool is when you're playing, you can actually watch back your old matches and, see how you were doing. So you can see who you played with, how you did. I did absolutely terrible because I was just jumping into these to see what the online looked like. I hadn't gotten through much of the campaign. As you can see, I'm still not through a lot of the campaign. But if you play online not knowing what you're doing, I mean, things are not going to go well for you, that's for sure. Is it loading here? What are we waiting for? I thought we were going to watch the match. Must be loading. What else could it be doing? I'm not quite sure what's going on. So maybe you can't watch your matches? I don't know. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not really sure what was going on there. I was under the impression I could watch my, replays from my matches here, but apparently when I clicked it to watch it, it just never loaded. I sat there for a few more minutes waiting for it to load. It just never did, so not sure what was going on with that. But apparently down here you also have the option to watch other people's replays. So you can watch these 1v1 matches, which it seems like that's what people are really into with this game, is the 1v1. Let's see, let's pick a random one here. Let's watch this one. Let's see if we can actually get this to work, because I'd really like to watch a match. And I don't know, maybe it's because my matches were too old. It has been about a month since I played this online, so maybe that's the case. At least this one gives you the option to go back, though. Alright, so we have the team over here. I don't know if this is still loading or what's going on. Okay, let's try the most recent one. Maybe that will be easier. I don't know. Maybe it's a server thing. I'm not really sure. You wouldn't think this would take this long to kind of load up a match or a replay real quick just to see how people are playing the game, but I don't know. I guess I'm wrong. Alright, well I guess we'll skip the replays and everything for right now. I'm not sure why they're not working. And let's see if we can get a match of multiplayer in... let's do a 3 or 4 player game here, and you guys can see how terrible I'll get massacred here. So this is where you can actually pick between all the different heroes. Here we go, my avatar's updated now with the new guy. I've only played with the Rudo character, which is this guy up in the avatar. I've only played with him so far, but as you can see, there are a ton of different ones to pick from. And I haven't played extensively online, so I don't really know a lot of the differences between all of the different characters. Obviously, they give you a lot of the different things here. And you can read through them to kind of learn what they all do. But it's interesting that they give you all these different heroes to kind of pick from and see what you like best. Let's see. Let's change it up. I played 2 games with the normal guy there. We got a crazy zombie guy. We got this... Okay, that guy does like plagues and stuff. Well, let's just pick one at random here. We got Dora and Stella. Alright, we already had Dora. Let's pick her, because why not? Now we're searching. Hopefully we'll be able to get into a game. When I played this online last time, I was able to get into games no problem. Yeah, there you go. That was relatively quick. Just loading up everybody's settings here. Oh no, we kick back out, searching for players again. See, I actually thought that this was a pretty cool game of what I played of it so far. You know, I'm in it maybe with the online and what I played of in the campaign. You know, probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours or so of learning it and playing around with it. But it's a lot more unique than a lot of the RTSs that come out, and that's what I got to give it props for. Looks a little cuter, has a, you know, comical vibe to it. Definitely worth checking out if you're an RTS fan, I think. But the interesting thing about it is that I don't know anything about the Mushroom Wars franchise. I don't know anything about Mushroom Wars 1. Obviously, I have 2 here, but... Alright. Guess we'll go right for this one. Let's go for 100. Select. It's about as big as it's gonna get, huh? This one we can upgrade, though. No, we cannot. It's interesting. Alright, let's keep capturing, I guess, then. As you can see with the different characters, the buildings look different. This guy's playing with they're all playing with the normal guy, so they're playing with all the normal-looking mushroom dudes. And there, I just went against my normal advice of just totally lost all of my characters right there. But you can see that I have more of a floral look to my buildings here, which is kind of cool. I'm glad that they changed it up a bit there. Weird though, I don't have the ability to actually upgrade my my characters there. Now you can see all the abilities you can do though. These are all your abilities up here. I don't know enough about them to really do anything. I don't know if these guys know what they're doing either, which is good. Whoa, what happened to it? What the hell's that about? Someone just took over, like, a bunch of my buildings. This is what happens when you don't know what you're doing. Things get scary. Oh, geez, he's just cannibalizing me. Yeah, I'm gonna be done here in a moment. So when you're playing online with any RTS, the lesson is research, learn. I should have done that. So that magnet will actually suck dudes up and take them for your own, which is pretty helpful if you can get it to work. Oh, they're upgrading. Time to go take that one back. Nope, he's just cannibalizing all of my green characters. So I'll be out here momentarily. See, I don't know how blue is doing that. Blue and orange both did that. They just randomly stole a building on the other sides there. Yeah, unfortunately, I have no hopes of actually coming back from this. Oh, you know what? I am such a moron here. It shows up here, the handshaking here. I didn't even know that we were on the same team. Apparently me and Blue are on the same team. So this might end up being a win for me. But he just cannibalized a lot of my buildings. That's what I don't like. I had no idea that that's what was happening. But you can see the two other guys are gone because Blue just decimated everybody. We are in the same team, right? We got the hand shaking. Does that mean we're on the same team? See, I'm still researching this game myself. I was wondering why when I sent my characters in, they just kind of like were being cannibalized by the other team. I never understood what was going on there. It's actually the first game that I played where we were on the same team as well, so there's that. Oh, I guess we gotta take this thing over. That's probably what they're all waiting for, or what the game is waiting for. Just send all your dudes in there, man. Take it over. Well, I guess we'll wait to get up over 45 here. We'll try to take that building, and then hopefully that'll be the end of this match here. I don't know why he's not just sending his characters down here to take this, though. Game would be over now. Okay, we're almost there. We got our told number up here that we can read from. And it looks like we got enough, so let's send them in. How does that thing I had 46 characters. How did it jump back up to 20-something already so quick? I'm just using my abilities here just for fun, because why not? Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. If we can't take it over, we're out. Okay, you go to that one. Yeah, this one produces guys so slowly. I never had the chance to upgrade it, though, which sucks. Alright, we got 52 here. That's 7 more than what that building needs. Let's try this one more time, shall we? at that. It still wasn't enough. I don't get it. All right, well, we're out of here. I'm not really sure what was going on with that game. That one really threw me for a loop. Let's see if we can get into one more where I'm playing as the normal creatures here. But there are a few different game modes you got to keep in mind too. That not all of them are always about just capturing the enemy's buildings. A lot of them, another one of them, is only about capturing all of the special buildings. And once those are captured by your army, all of them, then you win. All these people with their random numbers and stuff here. Maybe those are bots. They may not even be real people at all. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, sometimes the loading times for playing these online takes a little while. Alright, let's jump up here. The game itself doesn't seem very resource heavy, so it's kind of interesting. Okay, so we need 10 for that one. This one needs 5, so let's upgrade. Increase the defense of any allied building, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Accelerates all units in an area. Magic Star increases morale by 1 star. And prevents it from falling. And also Sabotage. Group of units spreads evenly to attack all enemy buildings. Sounds pretty helpful. So it's interesting, when you're playing online, the game does not give you the help tips that you may have otherwise have had. That lets you know when it's time to upgrade your building. Because normally it puts like a little up area around to let you know. This one, not so much. There we go. We're moving along now. Okay, we're going to upgrade you. We'll upgrade you momentarily as well. Once this one gets to 20, boom. Guess we'll just do all of these. Okay, for this house we will send all of them in there. And we'll get this one at least. Okay, let's pile them in. Let's go. Let's go, boys. This one desperately needs an upgrade. Let's get you guys here. Wow, that dude is sending out some mushrooms, that's for damn sure. Alright, let's go 100 on that guy. Let's go 100 on that guy. Oh shit, man, they are moving some mushrooms in. I don't know if I'm going to survive this one. Oh, no, I still got it. Oh, damn. He's coming in around from all sides. So green is now out. But we're going to take over some of his houses now. Oop, didn't mean to send you guys that way. Oh, he might be taking that one. What does the star do again? Increases morale by 1. Go, guys, go! Oh, no, no, no. Did not mean to send them backward. That was a terrible move. Oh, he left. I don't think he thought he was going to take me out, so there you go. There's a victory for me. That's a good way to end this checking out video, right? Let's quit the menu. Now, with a more recent victory like that, let's go to our profile. Let's see if we can actually watch our most recent video here, because we haven't gotten even one to load yet, so... There we go, it's loading up. There we go, okay. So you just need a match that's been close. Or it was recorded shortly after, and close to when you originally played. So you can hit play here. This is kind of cool, because you'll be able to, you know, grab your best, you know, replays from different matches, and you'll be able to show people, like, look what I did. You can even fast forward, show different areas. Oh man, look at the carnage right there with all the mushroom souls just going up. Man. But there you go, everybody. That is Mushroom Wars 2. I think it's a cool little game. It's very unique for the RTS genre. Definitely something to check out if you're into RTSs. Something very unique, and it has a lot of game to it. Once you finish the 2 campaigns, you have plenty of multiplayer stuff to do, whether you want to get good at 1v1 and, you know, 2 versus 2, or every man for themselves at 3 players or 4 players. You even have custom games you can build where it looks like you could set up, you know, with your friends or whatever else. You know, you could change up some different settings and do it that way, which is pretty cool. So lots of game for 15 bucks, and you know, it's good to see that in the RTS genre that, you know, people are creating something interesting and unique still. But there you go, everybody. That is Mushroom Wars 2, and I will see you all next time.